So, greetings, all Eurovision fans, and welcome back to our channel on ESC Norway. We have another interview with one of this year's contestants, and it's just a few weeks away to the grand final in Turin. And today we are joined by the Portuguese entry MARO, and I have prepared a little sentence, and I hope it comes out correct, MARO. Bem-vindo e obrigada por estar aqui hoje.
Wow, that's incredible.
Did,
Good accent too.
oh, thank you. Did it make sense?
Yeah. Welcome and
Oh,
thank you for
cool.
being here today. That's great.
Thank you, Google Translate.
It's good. I have a friend now that we're on this tour, and
Mhm.
he can take Google Translate and put the camera on it, and it translates the whole like menu, like from German, for example, to Port. It's insane. It's actually
It's
insane.
insane. It's actually gotten so much better. Before, I remember Google Translate was like meh,
Yeah,
but
you
now
could never
it's
translate it really well, and
no. But
now it's insane.
yes, cool. Well, thank you. So nice that you are here today.
Thank
And
you.
I think for some of our viewers, you may not be too known. So would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are, where you're from, and so?
Okay, so I'm Maru, from Portugal. I studied music since I was four, never really wanted to do it professionally, wanted to be a biologist. And then at 19, I completely changed my mind. Ended up studying at Berklee College of Music in Boston for 3 years.
Oh
Then moved to LA in 2018. Then ended up meeting Jacob Collier, which is an amazing musician from the UK, and went on tour for the whole 2019 with him as part of his band.
wow.
And 2020 was going to be the year of releasing my album and everything, and COVID and everything. So I kind of just
Mm,
did this series called It's a Me Maro, where I did 100 duets at a distance, and
okay.
now I'm about to release my next album. I think that's a very
Yes.
summed up version of it.
Yes, you just released a single in the end of March, didn't you?
Yeah, and the new
Hmm.
single is coming next Friday.
Ah, excellent. So
We'll see how that
exciting.
goes. Yes.
Yes. What is your musical reference, your inspiration?
I
Any
think
musical idols?
yes, for sure. I think you know, I grew up listening to a lot of world music, so it kind of goes all around, but there's the Brazilian classics like Chico, Milton, Tom Jobim, Gilberto Gil, all the Elis Regina.
Mm.
Um, but also suddenly like Hajeri from Madagascar, or like even
Oh,
the Bulgarian voice is like a I only say that I only know how to say it in French, but
I know.
it's kind of been like the Indian music, or then like the more kind of Western, like Johnny Mitchell, Nick Drake, the
Mm.
Beatles. Um, it's kind of it, yeah. It's kind
Yeah,
of all around. It's kind of all around.
yeah. That's so exciting. And do you write all your music self or do you collaborate with people?
Well, I write everything. Like melody and lyrics
Mm.
are always mine. A lot of times I work with producers. Like currently, like recently, I started working more with producers.
Mm.
Um, but it's still like I still do melody and lyrics. But it's cool because a lot of times they kind of get triggered because of certain sounds my friends use, or certain. So it's really cool because I get to like explore different sides of Maru, I guess.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, with lyric and melodies, it's usually like that's on me.
Okay, because I find that some artists either do lyrics or melody,
Yeah.
and when I try to compose something as well, and for me it's mostly about the melody, and I leave the lyrics onto someone else.
Yeah.
But so you're a combined artist. You do both.
Yes. Doesn't mean that it's
Excellent.
the best lyrics or the best melody, but at least because I think there's such like uh there's songs that talk about self, just stuff about my life.
Mm,
It kind of makes sense usually. The lyrics kind of come naturally, but
mm,
um yeah, I'm not close to collaborating on that sense either, though. For example,
no.
I've written lyrics for friends as melodies and stuff.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So I read somewhere that when you're going to Turin, you are bringing some new backup singers.
Yes.
Tell us a little
So
bit more.
we're gonna be six because it's the max you
Mm-hmm.
can be on a stage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think what you're talking about is that I'm bringing two people from the contest. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
well, the idea would be to bring them all. I think that would be just
yeah.
the dream, but we can't, and
No.
it kind of makes sense that Diana and Milanish were a part of it because they were
Mm-hmm.
kind of what first of all naturally happened in the green room and stuff,
Yeah.
and also they were just so nice and passionate about my song even in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
that it just made sense.
Yeah. That's so sweet to bring them.
Yeah, I wish I could
Yeah.
bring them all. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Oh, that would be so awesome because there were so many acts in your festival and
Yeah,
so
yeah. It'd be
so
a
much good
massive
music.
choir.
Oh,
So much good music. Yes.
yes, it was really an experience to follow it, I have to say. So, but you won them all because you were totally the favorite of both the jury and the public. So yeah,
Yeah,
you have the people in the
surprisingly,
back.
I did not I did not expect it. I have to be honest. I did not expect it, but it's so nice because usually the music I do exactly it's not as commercial or it's not the type of
Mhm.
stuff that kind of blows up or that especially for Eurovision. And so I didn't think it was going to be different this time either. I kind of just did my thing, knowing that in the end I'm accepting doing the festival so that I can kind of showcase my work to
Yeah.
Portugal because they don't really know it yet.
Hmm.
Um, and I knew it was kind of going to be like, well, they know about it, and whoever's curious enough to go check my other stuff, like great, and I
Yeah.
get like my work a bit more out there. But I didn't expect this whole like really getting where the song came from, and that was truly special and surprising.
Mm, exactly. Isn't that the best though? When it happens by surprise and everyone is just in love with it.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yes.
it's overwhelming in the best way possible. It's like wow, like I almost feel like I almost feel like I'm not even a part of it. That they're saying all these things, but it's really about the music. It's not. I don't know. I feel somehow disconnected in a good way. In like a wow,
Yeah.
the song took its like the song has life of its own. It's not really like my
Mm,
song. It just kind of exists now. That's
exactly.
very insane to feel it.
It is, and it's so fascinating. We've been talking about to some other artists as well, and they're also overwhelmed by what we call Eurovision love. We have that expression here in Norway too, as all the artists that are here, they're so wowed by the attention and the
Yeah,
fascination that we have for this concept, and maybe now after the years that we've had.
yeah,
So this year, and with the war in Ukraine, maybe Eurovision is kind of more important than ever. And as you say, your songs and music, they have a life of their own. And now you were just thinking about having it in Portugal, and now you're actually getting to show it for the world. So that must be an amazing experience.
yeah. It's I've said this before in other interviews, but it's really kind of the case. It's like in the end, whatever happens, like results wise,
Mm,
it's really just a bonus because everything that is good is already happening. It's like we're gonna get to experience this crazy ride, and that I'm
yeah,
sure it's gonna be so special. And exactly, it's like with everything that is happening, especially now with Ukraine and everything. It's like
yeah,
we still have to this moment where Europe comes together, and not just Europe, even like Australia. But there's
mm,
like this massive collaboration in the end because okay it's a competition but
yes,
not really people the artists are doing these pre-parties that unfortunately I'm not doing because I'm on tour but like
mm,
you see like the artists meeting each other and like supporting each other and it's so pretty that's like that's what I believe music is all about and so the good side of it we're already going to live anyways even if we end up in last it doesn't matter like as long as we go and
exactly.
make sure we do the our best version of the song, and we enjoy it as much as we can, and we get to enjoy the other performers. For me, that's already amazing.
Yeah, that's really a bonus.
Yeah, it's really a bonus.
Yes. Mm. And your song, how do you say Saudade?
Saudade. Yeah,
Saudade. What is it?
nice.
What was it
Your
about?
accent is really good. I don't know if someone has
Oh,
told you this, but like
no.
now this when you said it after me, it was really like
Mm,
you even the not saying the e in the end. It was really good. Wow.
mhm.
Sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
Just wanted to.
It's okay. So I should try to learn Portuguese.
Yeah, actually, I mean, you for real. From what I heard, your accent is really
Mm.
good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice.
I mean it. I mean it.
Thank you so much. Obrigada.
Obrigada. Nice. But wait, so I interrupted and what was the question?
It's on. No, about your song. What what is it about?
It's about my granddad actually.
Oh,
That was my like rock and is my he still is my biggest reference when it comes to hardworking and respect overall, and and like family, and there's all these amazing things I brought with me that came from him, and that unfortunately he left us in the end of 2020, and it's
oh,
been kind of like a yeah, it's been kind of a hard loss to accept and to deal with. But the
yes,
song was kind of it's about that. It's really in the end. There's only one word really that is so that comes close to describing
okay,
what I feel like the like how much we and the whole family, not just me, because we're all so close, but like how much we all miss him.
yeah. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I in a way I really wish he would have seen this whole thing because he would be so proud. He would be so proud.
yes, I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
Yes. I lost my mother a few months ago, and I like to think that she is in some way still here, still following what I do, what we do. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think it's a comforting thought anyway, that
Yeah.
maybe,
I choose to think that way too. Kind of like, in
yes,
the end he knows what 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 I'm doing and what exactly the whole family is doing, and he's kind of like still he still lives with us, we all carry him anyways.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's
Oh, nice.
it's at least it's a way to somehow honor him and the special person he was throughout my whole life, so it's at least that is comforting in a way. It's like knowing that even if he can't maybe directly hear it, I don't know, but at least
Mm,
that in me that I somehow found a way to put out what I feel, and like how
mm.
much I miss him and everything, and I think that's always good.
Yes, it is. Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
So you're on tour right now, but soon you will be going down to Turin. And
Yes.
do you have any? What are you looking forward most to going there, besides performing, of course?
I think just seeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna, because we always see it from the outside, and
Mm,
just being on the inside and seeing it live, and also the fact that I'm going with a choir of women, but they're also like people I super admire, not only musically but personally, and we have so much fun together. And also the team, the production team that is coming from RTP, the Portuguese TV channel. They're
mm.
such like they they already became such a family
Yeah.
that I think in the end is just gonna feel like a really fun trip that I'm never gonna forget, and that only good things
Mm.
are gonna come out of it. So I'm just really excited.
Yeah. Exactly. If you could choose, I don't know if you heard the other songs yet or checked out the competition, but if you could choose one Eurovision artist that you wanted to collaborate with, do you have any ideas of
I
someone?
do. I mean, I always feel like it's a tricky question because I don't want it to sound like I don't like others or I don't do others, because I heard them all and they're all so like such different worlds, and it's amazing, and
Mm.
people that are so striking, and that they look so, you know, just special. Like, I'm excited to meet them all, um and and see them all perform, and I would love to actually do something with each one of them because I love doing different things. Maybe if I would
Yes.
have to choose a first one, I like Amanda from Greece. I think we
Yes.
I think for now, like, it's the thing that maybe it's more on the same vibe for now. At the same
Yeah.
time, again, I like doing different things. So
Mm.
uh the wolf guys, or
Yeah.
there's so many different worlds. So
Oh,
I
that's so
don't know.
fascinating with Eurovision, all these
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
things coming together.
It's
It's
amazing. I
truly,
like it.
yes, me too. Have you been a fan of Eurovision from before, or was it a kind of coincidence that you entered the song?
It was, well, not as much as a coincidence because I had been invited for the last 3 years,
Okay.
but for some sort of like timing and logistics, I could never do it.
Mm.
And this year I could. It was the first time it like actually worked out, but I've never been like a mega fan. So I always watched because I was living abroad when I also started, like, I guess, being older, like, to watch, to like follow it as a thing that I liked. And I kind of always missed the timing, so I would follow it very like on the superficial level, and then after would always go rewatch a bunch of like the performances on YouTube. But the
Yeah.
whole like watching it live and stuff, really, I think the only year we I did that, of
Mm.
like completely, was at the, in 2017 with Salvador, and it was because it was on the same day
Mm.
as my graduation at Berkeley. And so
Oh.
my mom was visiting me in Boston because she came to my graduation, and we're like, no way, it's in the same day, like, we need to watch it. And so
Oh.
it was the first time I followed, and then since then I've kind of been following more
Yeah.
closely, but it's usually more like I like to take time because there's so many different artists, and usually
Mm.
when the TV show happens, I was like either in school or with a bunch of workers, so I could never like follow like on time, and so it
No.
was always like a gradual go watch this video and watch this. Like last year, I cannot tell you the amount of times I heard like the Switzerland song and the Ukraine song. Like I
Yes.
can't. Like those videos were in a loop, and
Yeah.
I didn't watch them live because at the time I just didn't watch the thing live because I don't even remember what I was doing, but I couldn't catch it live because I was in the
Mm.
States. And then yeah, and then I just kind of like obsessed over the videos, and I've always kind of done that. But this year's gonna be crazy because I'm actually gonna, from second one to second last,
Yes.
I'm just gonna witness it
Mm.
like there. I think it's gonna be a really cool
Oh, it's going to be
experience.
so cool. I'm so jealous.
Uh, I wish you could. Are you going at all in any of the, or are you kind of like seeing from?
No, I'm watching it all from home.
Okay. Well, we'll
So,
keep
but
you
if you,
updated.
yes, please,
I
please
think it's
post
gonna
live
be,
pictures.
yes. I actually I was talking to the team about that. I think it'd be really cool to somehow give a glimpse of what it looks like, from what it's like for exactly for people like you that would love to win. Like
Yeah,
we know that's a good thing, is that I think our whole group knows that we're really lucky to be living this when there's so many people that would love to live it too. I think that's a big thing.
exactly.
Like, to not just take it for granted, kind of like, yeah, whatever I go. It's like, no, it's like
Mm.
it's a really cool experience, and we get to be a part of it for this year, and like never again.
Exactly.
So let's enjoy it.
Yeah, because it's actually a really huge thing, really amazing. A few of my teammates from ESC Norway is going down there and watching the finals and follow it live. So they're lucky, absolutely,
Yeah, yeah, they should
just
enjoy
as
it,
you are.
exactly. Exactly. No,
Mm.
we need to take advantage of it. We need to, like, I don't know. I always think those things. I don't want to kind of be thinking of what I'm gonna do next. I want those 2 weeks is actually like I'm totally in for it. You know?
Yeah, live in the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. And after Eurovision, you said you have an album coming out later?
yes.
Mm.
So I think summer, July, August. Uh,
Mm.
but some singles up until then. So we'll see.
Oh, excellent. Do you planning on going on tour somewhere or?
Yes, I
Mm.
think I'm gonna have a Portuguese tour
Mm.
in July, and then in September I go to the States.
Oh,
That's gonna be cool.
excellent. You should
Yeah.
swing by Norway as well.
Yeah. No, the
Yeah,
Europe is like, I think that's probably why it's not gonna be as early, because that's gonna be the like planned one. I think, like the bam. For sure Norway. For sure Norway.
can't wait. We look forward to it.
Thank you. Maybe we'll see each other then. Then.
That would be so nice. Really, really.
Well, I think if not end of 2022, then probably like beginning of 2023, right away.
We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I got to say thank you for being with us today. And we wish you all the best in Turin. And I hope you have a great experience there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And exactly, we'll keep in touch somehow, even
Yes,
because now it's like gonna be fun to just follow through for next year's, like the ESC, the, like Norway. It's gonna be cool to see what you guys think for the next years and everything. So it's,
exactly.
we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. Absolutely.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you,
And
Anita. Thank you.
you too, Maro. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.